When you're running a country, just like when you're running a business, you can't make everyone happy. Someone said, if you want to do that, go sell ice cream. Running a country isn't about selling ice cream. You're going to upset some people, but it must be done so that everybody gets a fair shake and everybody gets a fair opportunity.
The big question today is, could Allan Bird, the Governor of East Sepik, be the next Prime Minister Papua New Guinea needs?
I have said it in Parliament and I'll say it here. PNG has all the hallmarks of a failing state.
Allan Bird has built a reputation as a leader who delivers real change.
PNG needs a strategic business plan that helps us to turn around. We don't have one at the moment. And even if we did, it's not worth talking about it because you need to be in a position to implement it. And that's got to be broken up at 6-month intervals. If we determine as a country that law and order is our #1 priority, we then have to, like the planning department says, we need 1 million jobs. Okay, well, how do we get the 1 million jobs? We have a limited bucket of money. We've got to invest in the critical areas first. But here's the thing. Government tends to forget that the biggest investor you can bring to the table is the private sector. And by private sector, I don't just mean the big companies. I mean the mums and dads as well. Many of you sitting in this room. If you know and you have the confidence that this country is going to go in the right direction, you are going to go and take your savings out and you are going to invest.
In East Sepik, he's driven sustainable development in agriculture, education, and healthcare. But more than that, Bird is known for his integrity and his fight against corruption, qualities that are crucial for any leader.
In 2017, when I read a report that cocoa was going to go gangbusters around the world because there's going to be a 12% shortage of supply coming out of West Africa, now I find out it's actually a 30% deficit in supply and it's going to last for another 5 years. What did I do? I invested in productive capacity. What's productive capacity in cocoa? Well, you actually need a cocoa plant, right, to produce a cocoa pod. I know it sounds silly. What's the best way to do that? Well, you need a nursery. Go back to basics. So what did we do? We developed 600 budwood nurseries. We have more cocoa nurseries in East Sepik than the entire South Pacific combined. How much did it cost us? 2 million kina, that's all. Now almost every single village in East and West Sepik, we've got cocoa nurseries up in Telefomin. I feel that I'm offending you by telling you this, seriously. That's what you need to do.
In Parliament, he's pushed for reforms that put people first.
Good governance and anti-corruption. Yes, everyone's smiling. They know this one. You all know this one. I said this at a Lowy Institute interview, I think 15 years ago in Sydney. And I said this, in Papua New Guinea, we're a country where you can get away with a lot of wrongdoing. So what do? We do a lot of wrongdoing and we get away with it. A lot of the people that want to invest in our country want to know that when they come in, the rules that apply to them apply equally to everyone else. But if someone can go and hand a brown paper bag to someone working in government and get a leg up, an unfair advantage, then you push out those genuine investors who are going to come and contribute to your economy, employ your people, train your people, and pay taxes. But here's the thing. Papua New Guinea is a highly inefficient country. And I think one of the reasons why we can't get rid of the inefficiency is because inefficiency is perfect lubrication for corruption. It's the ideal lubricant. You just need an inefficient operating environment, and guess what? All the people that want to do the wrong thing are going to do the wrong thing and they're going to get away with it. That's the situation we have.
Imagine what he could achieve as an alternate prime minister. His vision and leadership could be the key to unlocking PNG's vast potential.
Strategic infrastructure development. Now, people talk about infrastructure development. I like to add that word in front, strategic infrastructure development. See, we need to get our produce, whatever it is, whether it be cows or sheep or whatever, to market. We don't necessarily need to take it from province to province. So the infrastructure needs to take us to a port. And here's the thing, all the literature tells us that 95% of world trade takes place on the water. We are hardly investing in the ports that need to carry the trade, but we are investing crazily on road infrastructure. And I'm not going to knock that. All I'm saying is let's be strategic. Where do we need to put the roads in first to take us to a port so we can get this country viable? Reduce some of the inefficiencies that surround doing business in our country. Reduce that. Strategic infrastructure. Power. That's my other favorite. The Minister for State Enterprises and I have a lot of arguments over this. One of the main reasons why I supported changing government in the first place and getting Marape in was to fix power. I wanted power fixed. Not just fixed, but bring the cost down.
Could Allan Bird be the leader PNG needs? Let us know in the comments below.
Stay tuned for more updates, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more news and insights.